Hi everyone, welcome back with me, Bayu Julianto, and today I will explain to you about software, hardware, and operating system. Computers might seem complicated, but there are just team of two parts. Software, the programs, and hardware, the physical parts you can touch. Together, they make everything from gaming to browsing internet possible. So, what is software? Think of it as the instruction that tell your computer what to do. There are two types of software. System software, like operating system or OS, which manage the computer, and application software like Word, Photoshop, or games. Without a software, your computer is like a car without a driver. The OS is the boss of your computer. Popular ones are Windows, Linux, macOS, and Android. Its job to manage hardware like your keyboard or screen. And then OS let you use apps without needing to speak computer language. Imagine that trying to play a game without an OS and you have to type codes all day. Now, hardware. Hardware is the parts you can see and touch. Let's break it down. First one, we have input device like keyboard, mouse, scanner. They send commands from you to your computer. And then an output device like monitor, printer, and speaker. They show you the result from your computer to you. And then a storage, HDD, SSD, or and USB drives is to save files like photos, video, and other else. And then a processing unit or CPU is the computer's brain. It does the math and logic. How OS and hardware work together. When you open an app, the OS tells the CPU to process it, uses RAM to keep it running, and save your work to storage. It's like a chef using tools to cook a meal. Software isn't just a game. System software is include your OS and drivers, tiny programs that help hardware like printers work, and then an application software, tools for specific jobs like Photoshop for editing or Zoom for meetings. Let's decode that word. First one, we have CPU, Central Processing Unit, the brain. It calculates everything. Speed is measured in gigahertz. And then a RAM, temporary memory for running apps. Mean more RAM means smoother multitasking. And then a storage, a long-term data retention, SDD or SSD, to store a data to your computer. And then a GPU, the render processing unit, is specialized for visual and critical for gaming or video editing. There's a two type of software. We have open source versus proprietary. What is open source? Operating system that is a A code can be modifiable by the user, like Linux or Android. The use case is for the server and customization. And then, a proprietary operating system is a closed code. The user can just easily to modify the code. Example, Windows and Mac OS. Use case is for user-friendly ecosystem. Just like guns, computer face treat color malware, like virus, worms, and Trojan. To protect it, you need an antivirus software like Norton, Avast, and something else. And then you can just regular update and backup to fix security holes. Remember, never download files from a stranger. To sum up, software gives instruction and hardware execute them. The OS is the bridge between you and the machine, and then always protect your computer from malware. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. My name is Iqsan Julianto. Say goodbye.